What's popping? Good morning. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the early morning hustle show. I'm sorry I'm late because I gave myself. I took a fucking break. Get over it. Get over it, guys. All right. So, what is our icebreaker or thing for the week? Our question, our conundrum, not conundrum, but y'all know how we fucking do. Um, what's one bad habit that you want to work on this week? I be trying to think of. I be like, I don't got no bad habits. No, I'm not. Like, if there's anybody who got a bad habit, bitch, it's definitely the kid. Pull up on the kid. I definitely got a couple bad fucking habits. Um, okay, that's my bad habit that I can stop this one. All right. So we about to jump right in. Ooh, bitch, y'all. Let's talk about it real quick. Y'all remember last week on my rant, and I was like, oh, we tapping into politically incorrect. Just in case you didn't know my favorite part of the show. Um, so all right. So last week I was talking about the past the Palestine Pasrael bitch, the Israel Palestine issue, right? And I went on my tangent about the fucking UN and how they need to fucking step up and step in. So let's start there, bitch. Ooh, and I gotta go back to a story that a lead that my mom gave me, but we gotta go to this first, bitch. I call this section, I know you fucking lying, bitch. So the UN is holding an emergency meeting today. Um, they want to uh, they want to seek a humanitarian pause on the fight. And bitch, all when we get when it always feels like somebody's watching me. When I saw that, I was like, shit, I feel heard. I definitely feel heard. I'm always excited. I might have to use that. That might be a heard. We might have to start a heard section, bitch, when we talk about something and then the change actually occurs because so all right, so my dad's question, of course, y'all know I had to talk to my dad as soon as I fucking heard the news, bitch. I called my dad. I said, Daddy, bitch, the UN is about to meet. He missed it too, bitch. So we be missing together. He say, so his question of the day is, will they meet essentially, or will they make a change? Like, are they just doing something just to say, oh, we got together, we tried, but there's nothing we could do? Or will they actually put some pep in their steps? Or will they cop out? Will they find some kind of way to be like, there's nothing we do? Now, y'all, all right, so I'm not talking about this, but I am getting nervous because Israel is like, oh, we just getting started. So hopefully this humanitarian pause, listen, hopefully this humanitarian pause from the UN, but man, that made me so excited when I fucking saw the fucking UN was getting together. I was like, I literally just said the UN, the only thing that could, the only people that can step in right now is the fucking UN. And bitch, before it could get fresh off the press, bitch, the UN and stepped in. But my dad is correct. What is the uh what's the purpose of this meeting? Why are they meeting? Are they meeting? Are they really gonna make a change? If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Like, is they really paying attention, or is they just getting together so that they can look like they did something? So that's really it. So that's it on the Palestine Israel war. All right, y'all. So my mama told me about this story. It's from actually 2000, July 31st, 2019. And I actually stopped doing the research on it because I just felt horrible looking for human chop shops, bitch. Like, just type in Google in, bitch, and be like human chop shops. like people eating people. Just typing it in, I stopped because I was like, I don't want that in my fucking search engine. So there's that. But the tea, bitch. So my mom told me about this one after she watched my episode last week, and she say the FBI found a human chop shop in Arizona. It says it's called the Biological Resource Center. This is a place where people would donate their loved ones for, I guess, scientific research, and then this place would chop up their body parts and sell them individually for a profit. They found human male genitalia among other parts in this in the raid of this place. This happened in 2019, and also because she was just like, people eating people too, bitch. And it's crazy that she said that shit to me because I was fucking on TikTok, bitch, doing some business, doing some research, bitch, and I saw this lady eating a face. I'm not shitting you, like she was legitimately eating a face. And I was just like, is this lady eating a face? And then I started to go through my brain and say, what animal would look like this? And the only animal that has a skull like that is either a monkey or a human. And the monkey jawline is not as such of the face as she was eating. So just interesting news that you can use. I think that that's sick and that's crazy. And to be mindful whenever you are, especially if you're losing loved ones and things like that, be mindful of what you sign up for or where you give bodies. Like, she could get crazy. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So what's next? Let's talk about the presidential election. Another one bites the dust. That's what I call this one. um, Mike Pence dropped out of the presidential race, and then I wrote the 2024 presidential race, and then I wrote Pence rant. Anybody who know me know how I feel about Mike fucking pray the gay out of you, pray the gay away Pence, bitch. I cannot stand Mike Pence. Mike Pence, I I think he is fucking Hitler reincarnated, and I'm so happy that he dropped out because why were you even here in the first place? Like, who was his? Who did Mike Pence? Who was Mike Pence? Running mate. Who did Mike Pence run with? I can't think right now. For I don't know why I want to say Trump. Wasn't Mike Pence Trump vice president? Like, why would you even run against Mike Pence? Why? What? I mean, why would you even run against Trump, Mike Pence? But whatever. Whatever. I just think it's really crazy. I'm so happy that Mike Pence is gone because I just think that Mike Pence is a horrible human, bitch. I think Trump is him, but it's just a line out of he drew when he told me he wanted when I learned about his gay pray away gay camps. I was like, I know you fuck out lying, bitch. All right. Um, somebody else dropped out too, but I think somebody else joined. I'll get to it when I get to it. Okay, let's talk about guns. All right, mass shooters. 40-year-old. There was a 40-year-old in Lewiston, Maine on Wednesday. He went on a two-person rampage and started shooting people and killed 18 people. I don't know, like the gun argument is interesting. So my mom always raised us not to fool with guns. Like, we ain't never really fuck with no guns. But it's crazy because I have like that ROTC training, so I'm probably way more comfortable around. We call them in the army or in the military. We don't call them guns. We call them weapons. I guess it's a training mechanism. So I'm pretty handy with a weapon, but I think I might have to start going to the shooting range and getting accustomed with guns, because it's not that, like, I can want a person not to I can want a person to be good all the time, but I I can't trust that they will. And it's crazy because guns is a really big issue, especially politically. Like, to have guns or to not have guns. I remember sitting in so many house sessions watching them. That's the spiciest time of fucking session is guns, bitch. When they get to talking about guns, because the NRA and every lobbyist that you could think of get to talking about guns. Guns, 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 guns. People want their guns. They're gonna fight for their guns, and if you take their guns away, yeah, that's definitely, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what we can do to stop fucking killing people. Guns don't kill people. The lack of guns kill people. At this point in my life, that's what I think. Look, if I use this in a political campaign one day, make sure you run the whole clip. Run the whole clip. The whole thought, rule to completion, please. So pray for those families. That's 18 people, 18 families. That's hundreds and hundreds of people that were affected by that. All right, Hurricane Otis. Shout out to my sister Daddy. But Hurricane, it's so funny because apparently Otis was really bad, which makes sense. But Otis killed 43 people. So just sending prayers to those people who were affected by Hurricane Otis. Rest in peace, Chandler from Friends. He was found drowned, I believe, at his home. It's very interesting. They said this is like a year after he released the memoir. It says, "Friends, lovers, and a terribly bad, and the big terrible thing. Friends, lovers, and the big terrible thing. A memoir. Um, and that was very interesting and creepy to me. And also, and I hate when news people do this, and I'm about to go on another rant as well. But they said they wanted to check to see if he had foreign substances in his system. Like, just because he was a big star, he had to be on something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. But I understand where people be coming from and why they have to, but it's different things you can publish. And so, as I have really dug into this research and what it is that I do and how I do it, like, it's very hard to find unbiased information, something that gives to both sides to the story. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this, because I really do want to give unbiased information. Especially, it's very evident with the war that's going on in the Middle East. Oh, all right. I'm gonna try to remember that tangent, but I hate that. I hate the biasness of it. All right, so y'all, let me tell y'all about Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe, what did I write this at? You dropped a bomb on me. He dropped missiles in, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna close my eyes to see if I can remember. He dropped missiles in Syria, um, on some Iranian militia. He said that, like, the thought is that this was to protect, like, to keep the Iranians from getting involved, because we don't want a big war. But oh no, and they said, like, he's dropped missiles on Iranian militia before, but never during a time when it was this heated in the Middle East, because it's 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 tricky over there right now. Like, man, I don't even want to talk about it. It's crazy tricky over there right now. So I just don't know why Sleepy Joe did that. I wish you would have done that. I wish you would have just. Sometimes you just gotta you gotta take that lick. You gotta take that move. You gotta be like, all right, that was an L. That was a loss. We're gonna take that. But I don't know, politics. Um, yeah, okay, there you go. So another one, my dad put me on game when I was doing my research. I didn't I hadn't got to it yet, but bitch, we finally got a speaker of the house. And honestly, I think it's a setup. I think it's the next presidential candidate setup. I think they're counting on Trump to win this election. And if Trump wins, y'all gonna see MAGA Mike. My dad said they call him MAGA Mike, bitch. I say Magic Mike. He said they probably would like that, but MAGA Mike. MAGA Mike is Michael Johnson, and he from Louisiana, bitch. A nigga named Michael Johnson from Louisiana ain't never been no good. I ain't lying to you, bitch. I go so far to say you can't trust nobody with the last name Johnson. But my best friend last name Johnson. So but Jesus, I'm just playing. Your panties out of a wide beat. Anyways, but he's a Republican from Louisiana. He has staunch, is that the word? I've always wanted to use that in a sentence. Uh Republican views. Um I feel like he a baby Trump. I don't know where he came from. That's why I say he a plant. He a plant. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him on our neck on a ticket. I just want y'all. I just want to bring to your attention that everybody, that the person that Donald Trump pushes or supported Donald Trump got this election. Y'all want to know who run the house? Trump. That's who run the house. That's who that is. Mike Jones must have been too weak. Not Mike Jones. Jim Jones. Whatever his name was, must have been too weak or must have been too intelligent. He couldn't control him enough. But Jim is but Mike, he seems like a Trump crash dummy. So again, interesting. All right, what else we got? The 14th Amendment is trying to not the Colorado is trying to use the 14th Amendment to stop Trump from being able to run due to his um, engagement with what happened on the January 6, 2021 Capitol Russian riots. So we'll see. All right, what else? What else? What else? Oh, November 5th is daylight savings, so don't forget to set your time back. Just so you know, put a little calendar in your phone. Matter of fact, let me write that down because I don't know if I did. All right. So United Auto Workers and Ford are coming to their union strike is coming to an end. It was 16,600 workers have been on the work. They said they're gonna do a pay increase of between 25% of like 25% between now and 2028. And I'm honestly say that's not a lot of money. I used to do a lot of math and just 25%. That's really pennies on a dollar, but that ain't none of my business. All right. Vid. So to all of my older people that watch me, if y'all watch me, flu vaccines and COVID shots should not be taken together. They said that they increase the chances of stroke in older adults, especially when administered with other vaccines, the COVID vaccine. So increases the amount of stroke or the chances of stroke in older adults, especially when administered with other vaccines. So I just want y'all to be mindful of that. They talked about my meningitis vaccines. I had meningitis. I don't know that I would ever get a vaccine for it. I honestly don't believe in vaccines. I only took the COVID vaccine because I got a type A system. And that's what she say do, so that's what we're gonna do. Bitcoin surged, and I'm interested. The crypto market is very interesting to me. I've been seeing a lot of movement, watching the predictions. So if you're not into cryptocurrency, you should get yourself some cryptocurrency. You should do some research on cryptocurrency, and maybe I'll do a Finance Friday on it. But cryptocurrency. All right. So what we hopping into right now, and it's good. Like though, not Dogecoin. So that's one of the ones I have. Ethereum, Bitcoin, but I want you guys to what is it? Bitcoin jumped up a whole bunch of thousand. Ethereum jumped. They say I think Bitcoin had a 20% increase. So I enjoy looking at like stocks and things like that. I've been teaching myself the stock market for about 3 or 4 years now. So I think that everybody should have some cryptocurrency in your portfolio. I have a very small portfolio, but I'm building up on it. All right, numbers don't lie. All right. So what's our numbers for the week? 580 mass shootings have been recorded this year. 11 recorded over the weekend. 1.7 trillion. The budget, the U.S. budget deficit. A deficit occurs when the government spending exceeds the taxes collected within a given year. My question is, do the fucking we have a do the United States have a fucking savings account? Like, do they got a backup to the backup? Because like they got a regular. So in the regular United States banking account, they didn't spend a 1.7 trillion. Like America got a spending habit. They got a spending problem, bitch. No, for real. They got somebody need to talk to them. They got a shopping addiction. They might be recovering helpaholics too. How y'all like how you see ain't no money and you still spending money, and that's a really big issue. Like people is like, how is we sending money to all of these other countries and we did $1 trillion, $1.7 trillion in debt? But I like to believe that the United States has a savings account, bitch, like an extra, a backup savings account that we don't know nothing that has 1 billion gazillion quadrillion bars of gold in it. Because I'm not gonna say dollars because that shit is you might as well take this fucking tablet and stack it in there for what the money would be worth at this point. So hopefully they got some bars of gold, bitch. all right. Uh 4.9, how much the U.S. economy has grown in the third quarter. They said this is a great thing, and this is, I think that's like an astronomical amount. The besides being, despite being in the fucking recession, bitch, we just spending all our money away and that we don't have. We like father like son, bitch. Like the company, if the country could do it, we can do it too. The land of the free, the home of the brave, bitch. That's all I'm saying. All right. 200 2,500. That's how many that's how much 2,500. That's how much Hong Kong pays new parents for having their first kid. So who trying to get married and move to fucking Hong Kong and have a baby? Have a baby by me, baby, and be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby, and be they paying kids to have people to have babies in Hong Kong. I got a lot of politically incorrect thoughts. So moving on. um, 200,000, the amount of migrants found crossing the border just last month. Um, I think Joe Biden, there's a hole or somebody cut a hole in one of the fences in Texas, or wherever they at, and they said this is a threat to national security. And like, I understand, like people could be drug mules and things like that, but let these people come over here. But you ain't never had to squeeze through no. I feel like if you ain't never had to squeeze through no fence to get nowhere, then you shouldn't be able to write rules about people squeezing through fences. Like this shit is wild. Like when I was preparing for the day, I felt like I was reading a comic book. Like I couldn't believe the things that I was reading. Like this shit sounds crazy. Is it revelations, like the wars and rumors of wars, bitch? Like this shit sounds like something out of a book. Like it's the most insane thing that I've ever experienced in my whole life. Like just reading today's news sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, yo. Um 300,000. how many student loan borrowers receive inaccurate bills? Y'all just started paying y'all shit back, and they giving y'all the wrong amount, and they said it was much higher than they should be. But the debt companies called for them to recall it or fix it immediately. Okay, whatever. Excuse me. 158. How many cars crashed alongside of I-55 in Louisiana on last Monday morning because it didn't fall? I saw that shit. That shit was crazy. Crazy, y'all. When I say nuts, absolutely nuts. Um, all right, crazy fact of the day, and then we're gonna go out on our by any means necessary. Um, there was this this airplane pilot, a co-pilot, who is being charged with 83 counts of attempted murder because he tried to cut off the plane's engine mid-flight with 83 people on them. Luckily, the actual captain stopped it, but the the offender was subdued. Bitch, they had to land in Portugal. They were flying to San Francisco from somewhere, I believe, or from San Francisco. They're checking on the passengers' mental health and well-being. I know you fucking lying. Cause I know you're lying. I know you fucking lying. I think that's the craziest shit. Oh, Instagram being sued by a whole bunch of states because they said that they have created an addictive platform. And I think that they're gonna lose. I think they have absolutely. They absolutely have. Like that's the craziest. Like it's so addictive. Like if Instagram get sued, then TikTok will get sued because it's way more addictive than Instagram. It's way more addictive than Instagram will ever be and will cause more damage. But that's another story for another day. All right. So by any means, as a hustler, it's crazy because I don't want to say by any means, but by any means necessary. So Kevin Gates got a song by any means. I think that was a John Gotti type saying. If you know, I love hustler, I love gangsters and kings and queens. So, but by any means is literally by any means. I say that in the terms of what failing and the idea of failing and hustling. Listen, in hustling, you're gonna fail, baby. Or you just gonna not win, or everything's not gonna always go your way. Like that's reality. Sometimes things just don't go your way. And how do you let your failures get you? Like what do you let your failures do for you? Like okay, that didn't work. I gotta get it, but I still like. Do I stop? Like, do I let a failure stop me? Do I let a swift or an unexpected change, stop me dead in my tracks and make me want to quit? No, we gotta. The reality is, we're gonna get it by any means. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not a day, an hour, or a second that we're not gonna get it. We don't let anything stop us. We have to get it by any means. Like, okay, so if this don't work, then this gonna work, and if this don't work, then that's gonna work, and if that don't work, then that don't work. And we could do that till we blue in the face. But what we don't do is stop. What we don't the song double up, never let a hard time humble us. No, like if we do anything, we just stunt even harder. You know what I'm saying? We I am the queen of going and take back what's mine, and I'm gonna get it back by what any means, by any means. So, like, I think when you hustle and when you have a hustle mentality, you have to like that's the innate a part of you, like the drive or the earnestness or the will to go and get it by any means. You understand? Like we could do this the easy way or the hard way. I'm gonna give you a list of easy ways, but we could do this the hard way too. By any means. What's up? So I'm going to maximize the easy way. I'm gonna go as easy as I can for as long as I can. But if that's not working and it's something that I need, well, I don't know. I feel like that's a interesting way to go out. I forget our mantra for the week. I think it's I will succeed because I am all that I need. I will succeed because I am all that I need. All right, y'all. Happy Manifest Monday. Listen, they listening to us, so be careful what you say, bitch, because the UN is meeting, and I'm excited to see, like my daddy say, what y'all gonna do for real, for real. Is y'all with the shit, or y'all just like to talk about the shit? Let's make a change. All right, happy Manifest Monday, bye. Bye. Oh, I didn't even click to the thought of the week. Thought of the week. Bye, y'all.